Hello, all you beautiful people around the world. It's Sunshiny Day. So, on today's episode, I wanted to talk about hair and identity. Recently, last month, the day after Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday, I shaved my head and I had really long locks from about down to here to my shoulders. I have super curly hair when my hair is long. It's really cool. I love it. But when I originally started to grow my hair out, like 10 years ago, I think at this point, I created this trauma cavern inside my body because I told myself that I was not going to cut my hair, or that I was not allowed to cut my hair, and I was going to have to grow it out until I lost a certain amount of weight or became a certain kind of size or looked a certain kind of way. And I didn't really realize how deeply seated that like ingrained trauma into me. And so I've been going through a lot of health stuff and life stuff, and it all kind of accumulated and came to a head during Mardi Gras. And then the day after, I was like, I just need to let things go. And so I just like let it go. And the long hair really became an identity for me, for my feminine side. And now that I've shaved my head down and like I'm maintaining the shaved head right now, I feel like I'm letting myself just digest and be in my uncomfortable spaces and figuring out what the new me looks like, or the new chapter of me looks like. Yes, I'm gonna grow my hair again, but I had put so much emphasis on my hair identifying who I was that I lost track of who I was inside. And so I became vain, but not in the sense that not in the sense that you think of when you hear the word vain. Yeah, and it just became this deep-seated thing, and I cried a lot on Ash Wednesday after my head was shaved with my friend doing it, because I just released all this stuff. I released all this negativity. I released all this toxicity that I'd been holding deep inside for quite a while that I hadn't realized. And it's crazy how like hair can like totally change how you look and identify and be. And it's interesting. I shaved my head, and now I want to embrace more of my masculine side in a non-toxic way, because I've never done that. Because when you're on the spectrum of being female and male, or feminine and masculine, and you've been questioned out your entire life by people and strangers in the entire world, you fall into that, well, what am I? And I've fallen into that quite a bit, especially being a drag queen. My identity of self has been questioned quite a lot, but nowadays I'm very secure in who I am, and I know who I am regardless of what I look like or am presenting to the world, because I know that love and kindness and joy and happiness are at my core. Does that mean it's easy to do? No. That just means that's my core. I still have shadows. I still have the dark side like everybody else does. We all have dark and light in us. I just choose to respond with my light. I choose to use my dark for my light, as opposed to like letting my dark keep being dark. I don't know how I do it. I let the dark feed the light. And I choose every day to be happy. I choose every day to be on the light side of life. Yeah, every day is not easy. We have our ups and downs, our ebbs and flows, but it's a constant practice. And when you see someone happy in this world, it's generally usually a conscious effort, especially with everything that's going on, and especially if they're not a young person anymore. Like I'm not, I'm not super old. I'm only 43, but like in the concept of society, like I'm on the older side of life now, which is weird because I don't feel old, even with all the crap that's happening inside my body. But yeah, so just be kind to yourself. Think of all the things of why you do the things that you do, Is it for yourself, or is it for your outer image for other people? Is it to make yourself comfortable? Is it to make other people comfortable? I challenge you, switch up your image. Like, when you take away the physical, you are left with the internal. And you either face it or you don't. And I'm not scared of myself. I know all my deep, dark secrets. I know the trauma that I put on other people when I was younger, before I knew any better, because there was trauma being put onto me. But yeah, I think that hair and identity are like really coexist and don't coexist, and we're constantly changing our hair and our image, and it's a huge part of our image. And it's funny because hair is just dead skin cells. Yeah, so I just wanted to come talk to you about this for a second on today's episode of Hair and Identity. On this podcast, I'll be talking about all sorts of different things. I have a topic coming up that I want to talk about that's going to be more in depth. I'm just trying to figure out how to talk about it, because it's a big part of my life, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So yeah, if you need help loving yourself, if you need help trying to like discover who you are, a really good place to start is a mirror. It's one reason my house is covered in mirrors, because I don't allow myself to forget who I am in the good and the bad times. And a physical representation of yourself that you can see is a really good place to start. I'm not saying it's for everybody. I'm not saying that that's the end all be all, but like for me, that's a really good place to start, physically seeing myself, because then you're connecting with yourself in a way that you don't normally connect with yourself when you can't see yourself. And there's something to be said about that. So, this is a sunshiny day. You beautiful people have a wonderful day. Remember, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Be conscious in every aspect of interaction you have. It's exhausting, I know, but when you know that you have acknowledged someone else's presence or humanity, and you've said hi or nodded or smiled, it helps spread the kindness and the joy, because every little bit counts. So, be kind to yourself. Be kind to other people. Life is short. Live it greatly. I will see you all on the flip side. Just be fun. Have fun with life. Life is too short, and there's too much crap going on. Love y'all.